Yes. So as a filmmaker, also you didn't speak about that, but would you say then Africa should tell its own story?
Yeah, indeed. Because there is a beautiful African proverb: until the lion tells its own story, the hunter will always be glorified. And that is exactly what's the case in regards to Africa. Africa doesn't, yeah, it needs to tell its own story, not just through the medium of film, but in schools. You know, where do we get our books from? How, how, how dare we assume? Huh, how dare we
This
assume?
Africa for
Yeah, I love it.
you.
It's nature.
Yeah.
How dare we assume to speak a language of somebody that brought nothing but pain? You know, when I go to South Africa and I hear people speak Afrikaans, it stirs a feeling of nausea because for me it's something to listen to that. It's so repulsive. Number one, because it's it defines a very low social status, not exactly a very intellectual language. And I love language. I love the beauty of language, and it's a very primitive dialect. Let's say that it's not a language, but that people that have been victim of such a system assume that, you know, by which this system has been introduced. I find this is sad to see. You know, we need to write our own book, our own history. We need to teach our own history in schools according to what we believe and according to what is rooted in our own tradition, our own ancestry. You know, and I feel when you look at a tree, no tree can really, really, really grow. And this storm is a perfect example. When you look at the wind, a wind will immediately unroot a tree that is not deeply rooted, you know? So every crown is only as big as its roots. And that is what needs to happen in Africa. Poverty this, plan that. Unless we're really rooted into our own, what belongs to us, 100% tradition, we cannot grow.